Modus Vivendi. You know, it's a way of life. That's what that means in Latin. Modus Vivendi, way of life. It's also the debut album from good music artist 070 Shake. Shake comes from New Jersey. She has been featured on a number of good music work, including Tiana Taylor's project, Keep the Same Energy, Pusha T's Daytona, Kanye's Ye. I believe she has some influence in Jesus is King that just came out. She does have an EP called Glitter, 2018. And then there was a mixtape called the 070 Project, Chapter 1. That was in 2016. Modus Vivendi is, I want to say, eclectic rap. It's a collective sound of mostly love themed, and it's eclectic though. I believe it is eclectic, and I think it's eclectic and rap kind of mashed together, a little bit of, probably eclectic and hip hop, shall I say. And then you could kind of just say AKA emo rap, because that's kind of what it is once you put that love thing on it, that love theme or love. Yeah, when you put that love on it, I think that makes it a bit emo. The best way to put it is she makes it her own. I think there doesn't ever sound like a track that I can say sounds like somebody else I heard. And for it to be a new, at least in my eyes, a new genre or a new type of sound that you could easily start for things to run together. There's been plenty of artists very recently, not gonna say any names, but just sound alike, literally make the same songs, and you're like, I don't even know who's on the track. That isn't the case at all. As far as this project go, I really enjoy the intro to the songs. I think for me, that just says a lot about your confidence and your music making ability. You actually have some time to waste to give each song its own build up. And it's not a waste. Honestly, it's not a waste. It's dope to build up each song individually and give it that, okay, I'm ready. You know, it's like build ups are cool. Build like intros and things like that. They are dope to have. And every song on here has it. And I think that is definitely a cool caveat of this album. It is love themed, but it does not get boring for one bit, and there's really no sad points. I mean, you could probably find a couple slow tracks, and then there is some downer parts, but it's really no sad or boring parts to this album at all. I feel like this features incredible sounds, futuristic, eclectic, hip-hop, pop, all mashed together in various different forms. And then you got an artist that just rocks the mic. Hit that sub button, like up, post notifications, bell icon. Thank you. Without further ado, we're going to get into the review track by track. This is 070 Shake's debut album, Modus Vivendi. Number 1 is Don't Break the Silence. It's got light vocals, light lyrics, almost no lyrics, futuristic, eclectic bassline sound. Number 2, Come Around, does virtually the same thing at 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's very similar to the intro. More vocals with a reoccurring sound. Number 3 is Morrow. Pretty sure just short for tomorrow. A very fun beat. It does an up-tempo pop beat, but she has a different sound that gives it the perfect amount of energy. It references the uncertainties of tomorrow. And as this track was the first track that I've actually got to see her perform on, and I realized immediately that she had a mic presence and was going to do well on this album given the circumstances. And when I first listened to this, I wasn't sure what to expect, and I knew if it was songs like this, then this would turn out to be a good project. 4 is It's Forever. It's a 17-second track performed by the Ebonies that leads into number 5, Rocket Ship. And 4 is referenced in 5, the foreverness of the love that is symbolic with the rocket ship. So she speaks of being in a rocket ship. The love is a rocket ship kind of going up into space and things like that. And this does have a love and space theme. Not as much space as in space, outer space, as love, but there are references to space and rocket ship, going up and to outer space. Just that's what the song encapsulate. Now, immediately the hi-hats, it's like it's really, really dope hi-hats in here. It had this fantasy sound with almost perfectly matching lyrics. It didn't necessarily match the title rocket ship, but when you separate that, obviously it's mentioned in the song, when you separate that and it's just the sound and the lyrics, you're just like, "Ooh, this is a pretty good track." Number 6 is Divorce. Everything slows down on this track. The beat, the tempo, lyrics, it all just really comes to almost a screeching halt. Now, I like and enjoy the switch up of the sound, but I don't like the song. Good idea, because it's kind of like the idea of love, divorce, after the rocket ship, things kind of break up. I get it, understand, but it just didn't think it was a good song. 7 is The Pines. This is like a nice hip hop production. This is really like the only thing that's as close to true hip hop as you'll find on here. And at this point in the album, the lyrics become quite love induced. You do understand, I think at number 7, this is about love. This is all about finding out where her loved one is, following divorce. Where did you sleep at night? That's where it all kind of comes to. That's really what the words happen to be in here. The verses are good, but the chorus, which speaks on that, is whack. I don't like the chorus, and it just felt silly. The chorus felt a little silly. 8 is Guilty Conscience. The producer on here is Miles Williams, and I just wanted to say that because I thought this is a truly awesome song. We know that it is somewhat to do with the theme of the album, but it just has a general understanding of a guilty conscience, just really in general, just having a guilty conscience. Obviously we know it's about love and guilty conscience about the loved one and things like that, but there are also just moments in there where you think like it could just be a guilty conscience about just something in general. At this moment in the album, originally and just in general, when you listen to the album front to back, at this point you just really, I think you really enjoy lyrically and the mic presence, just how impressive it is. I think it really sticks out. Number 9 is Microdosing. It's the best song on here. I think it's clearly the best song, and you could argue it, but I think it's the best song. The instruments on the production, I'm not sure what kind of drum it is, but it's a drum. But it's so crazy. This is great production, and it's just the microdosing on people or whatever the lyrics present. But the general gist of just like Guilty Conscience is just microdosing, just little doses. I love it. 10 is Nice to Have. Another just brilliant song. The production and the cohesion of the sounds with the vocals make everything so much better, and I love it when you get 3 really good songs back to back to back. That's like, it's a trifecta. That's one thing on albums that when you get those, I personally just really enjoy it. Title of the song, self-explanatory. It's nice to have certain type of people in your life, and it is. This is another really good song by Shake. Number 11 is Under the Moon. It's a slight letdown from the last 3 tracks, but you're going to get that. It's just hard to keep that pace of just really good tracks over and over and over again. It hits you back with that futuristic funk sound. And not necessarily funk, but just funk. Just good music. That futuristic, good sounding music. She speaks of just getting high, whether it's on love or on drugs or whatever the case may be, just at that level, just right under the moon. Just well-placed organization on this project. Number 12 is Daydreaming. And I love how Shake switches up the flow so often. She really does it throughout the album. There are many points, but it's really good on here. With basic production, the flow, the presence, the just effortlessness is nice on Daydreaming. 13 is Terminal B. This is where you can actually feel the album winding down. I knew I listened to this. First listen was riding in a car, and I didn't even know what song we were at yet, and I just knew, like, okay, the album is getting to that closing point. This song throws me off a bit. It's another slow one, and I think there's only like 2 slow tracks on here. And can they be good? Absolutely. Are they? I just don't think so. 14 is Flight 319. This is the final flight out. Final flight to love, shall we say. Not sure the significance of the 319. It's alright, but it's not a good outro. The song does cut at the end, and then there's just like vocals of just someone speaking near the end, which technically closes out the album, wraps it up in a decent terms, and then it kind of turns off in like a TV show fashion. It's all right, but I just wish for a better intro and a better outro. 070 Shake, I really believe, can be special in this space. And I say in this space, but realistically, I think she could be amazing in music, just to really think about it. She really brings a whole different level of smooth, energetic, emo music, if this is her style of music. I obviously believe that she can write and make and, you know, have all different kind of music. But if it's going to be emo music, I think this lane is quite enjoyable. In a number of tracks, you can see the poet in her just peek through, and that's just from being knowledgeable of her lyrics, what she wants to say, saying it clearly, having a clear vision for it, and then just putting it over the production in such a, like I said, a real smooth, energetic, and cool, fun manner. And in terms of the project, it's a way of life. The album puts you in that space. It puts you in this world, which I think some albums just don't. You know, from the album cover that honestly doesn't really match the album, in my opinion. I think it's just a decent looking album cover, kind of attracts you to want to listen to the album. But even from that, it gives you that different type of idea, different kind of outlook of what you're about to listen to. It's not the greatest debut, but I enjoy this debut. Thanks for watching. D. Crenny. This is what I do. I'm on the review. This was track by track. This was 070 Shake's debut album, which I did enjoy. Modus Vivendi. Thanks for watching. Next one, I'll be at it. Check it out. Holla.